In a world of constant change, where species arise and disappear like dust in the wind, some life forms simply remain. They defy the ages, survive the collapse of worlds, and silently carry the memory of the planet in their cells. Who are these entities that walk alongside time, and why are they still here? Earth was once an unrecognizable place. Shallow oceans covered continents. Colossal creatures dominated the skies and seas, and the climate varied between brutal extremes. Of the trillions of species that once lived, 99% didn't survive. But a select few remained. These survivors are known as living fossils, beings that, unlike their extinct contemporaries, remained virtually unchanged over hundreds of millions of years. They didn't evolve because they didn't need to. They were already prepared. 3 of them tell us a story that no book or fossil can fully tell. The horseshoe crab, the coelacanth, and the ginkgo biloba tree. Together, they form a hidden axis of life, a biological foundation that spans time. Let's start with the most enigmatic of all arthropods, the horseshoe crab. It has been living on the Atlantic coast for over 450 million years, even before plants dominated the land. When the dinosaurs appeared, it was already an ancient animal. Despite its name, it's not a true crab. It's more closely related to spiders and scorpions. Its curved armor and spiny tail provide protection and balance on shifting beaches and treacherous tides. Its body is an ancient design, functional and immutable. But what makes him valuable to us is invisible. His blue blood. It contains lal, a substance that reacts immediately to the presence of bacterial toxins. Every modern vaccine or surgical implant must pass through his blood. Literally, he protects humanity. Now we dive into the absol depths. There lives a creature that science had considered extinct for 65 million years, the coelacanth. Discovered alive in 1938. It shattered paleontological certainties and became a symbol that the past isn't always dead. About 400 million years old, the coelacanth has fins that move like legs. It represents an evolutionary link between fish and the first land vertebrates. Each beat of its fin tells a story of the transition from water to land. Its resilience is a study in itself. It inhabits volcanic, deep, dark regions, environments very few species tolerate. Perhaps this is where the secret to longevity lies. Places where time slows down, where the modern world doesn't impose itself. And then, on the surface of the world, we find the third guardian, the ginkgo biloba tree. Emerging 270 million years ago, it has witnessed mass extinctions, the rise of mammals, and human empires without ever losing its essence. Today, it is the only surviving member of its botanical lineage. Its fan-shaped leaves and slow life cycle defy the rush of the world. Trees planted in Chinese temples are over 1,000 years old, and some even survived the Hiroshima bomb. While the horseshoe crab bleeds for science, the coelacanth teaches the limits of evolution, and the ginkgo heals and purifies, absorbing pollutants, beautifying landscapes, and offering its compounds to traditional and modern medicine. These 3 very different beings share something more than just time. genetic stability. Their DNA has changed little over the ages, suggesting that their biological structures touch a rare balance pointer pattern that works. Science speculates that certain archetypal life forms maintain primordial structures of biology. They are not just relics, they are natural supports upon which new life is anchored, a kind of guiding thread of life. It is no exaggeration to think that their existence has helped, and continues to help, stabilize entire ecosystems. They are memory systems, living genetic banks that keep the coherence of life alive even when everything seems to be falling apart. They were not spared by chance. They have withstood cataclysms, meteors, glaciations, and even human activity. They have endured chaos because they have never become overly dependent on fragile niches. They have evolved to endure, and perhaps therein lies the poetic irony. The most resilient are the most discreet. While great predators have disappeared, these humble creatures continue to exist, like shadows from the past walking among us. Think about it. In every life-saving vaccine, there is the blood of a horseshoe crab. In every urban park with ginkgo trees, there is the shade of Jurassic forests. In every deep dive, perhaps the coelacanth is there, floating with the calm of someone who has seen the world die and be reborn. These entities are silent mirrors of persistence. They do not dominate. They do not conquer. They simply remain, and their permanence is what inspires. More than living fossils, they are hidden pillars of biology, an ancestral code that connects us to the beginning and, who knows, to the future. Because if there is one thing that is constant between the ages, it is them, the guardians of time. And if today we wonder what will be the fate of life on Earth, perhaps we should first listen to the whispers of these beings. After all, they have already survived the end of the world, on a planet in crisis, where everything seems new and ephemeral. They remind us of something fundamental. Life, when well constructed, does not need to rush. It just continues. If this journey through time and resilience resonated with you, join us at the Curious Order. Here, we seek the secrets hidden behind the scenes of existence. Subscribe, share, and activate the bell because the past still has much to teach our future.